Hello and welcome to another episode of the DMG Tech Show. I'm your host, Jonathan Parkinson. In this episode, we're going to be looking at removing Plank on elementary OS. Now, this isn't Plank down here. If I right-click it, you see this is actually cairo-dock, which cairo-dock is one of my personal favorites. I like to use it. It has tons of themes, configurations, add-ons, so on. A lot more customizable than what Plank gives us on a standard elementary OS installation. So to actually remove this is pretty simple. First thing you're going to need to do is we're going to go ahead and open up the terminal. We're going to go ahead and type in sudo apt-get remove Plank. Now I don't have Plank installed. I will have these commands in the description below. We need to type in our password. And as you see, oh, I guess I have it installed. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Well, I have some tweaks, as it says right there. So I don't actually have the initial Plank installed. That's that removed. Pretty simple, right? Next and final piece is we're going to need to now go down to System Tools, System Settings, and you're going to need to install elementary tweaks. So I don't have that installed right now, which I'll go ahead and open the terminal back up. Go sudo apt-get install elementary tweaks. Password again. Go ahead and press yes. Now, if you do not have the package for elementary tweaks, it depends completely on what version of elementary OS you're running. I'm currently running 14.04. Right, let's get down here so you can see it. As you see, I have the Freya, which is in complete beta mode right now. I probably recommend not installing that unless you're willing to kind of work around and do some stuff. Stick with just the Luna package, and that'll be everything. You'll be able to install Luna from 12.04, which is probably where I'm going to recommend installing stuff just for the next month or so, just until the elementary OS team gets everything together and they're no longer in the beta build. That way you can have everything you want. And don't worry about being on 12.04. Reason being is it's supported until 2017, I believe. 2015, somewhere. Anyways, it's still got a lot of support, a few years left in it. So you don't have to worry about anything like that. Trusty is supported until, I think, 2017. Everything's usually about 4 to 5 years. And that's that. So now that we have the tweaks installed, again, I'll have the PPA and how to install the tweaks in the description section below. We need to go back into System Settings. There's the tweak section. Go ahead and open it up. We need to go down to Cerberry, however you say that, and you're going to need to see that there's probably something written here. It probably says like Plank or maybe Slingshot Launcher, Plank, whatever it is. You just need to double tap it, and wherever the word Plank is, you need to make sure you remove that. Once you've removed that, it should save itself. Go ahead and exit out of here. You might need to reboot your system to have this take notice, because your Plank will probably still be optional. After you come to a reboot, you won't have anything down here. Now, so if you want to make sure you have something like this, or you just want to work on out of that, depends on what you're looking to do. To install cairo-dock is pretty simple, and it should come standardly already in your PPA source list. So just type in sudo apt-get install cairo-dock. I already have it installed, so it shouldn't do anything. Newest version that it says. Again, I'll have how to do that all in the description as well. And that's all you really need to do to remove the Plank. A lot of people like to do that because, as you see, there is ways of adding a trash can to it and stuff like that. But just personally, cairo-dock is where everything's at. If you want to get even something similar to the Plank, then you want to look at Docky. It's a little more customizable, not by much. And then there's the I believe it's called the AWD dock. You can look that up as well, which is pretty minimalistic. But if you want something that's a little bit less minimalistic, then you're going to want to go with cairo-dock, which gives you a ton of configurations to work with. Again, if you do have any questions or comments, you can leave them in the section below. As always, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.